Good afternoon, panel of judges, ladies and gentlemen. We are from Hong Kong Baptist University. Today, we are very happy to present a very meaningful project, microfinancing project in Tanzania by the Social Youth Development Partnership. Let's see the agenda of today. First of all, I'll have an overview of the vision, mission, and strategic objectives of the microfinancing project of SYDP in Tanzania. Our vision is to be one of the country's major microfinance organizations in 5 to 7 years' time. And this meaningful project's mission is to give loans to small amounts to the poor in Tanzania who could use this money to run small businesses and have a constant source of income to maintain their living. So the strategic objectives of this project is with the loan to establish stable business. Within 2 years, these young adults could graduate to a level where they could be potential customers for commercial banks.
Based on our previous analysis on social culture, demographic, economic, and political, we can see that microfinance, which based on clients' character and acquaintance, and involve very little of documents, are most proper to be used here. So, which type of microfinance model should be used for this project? We can see microfinance can be divided either as a group-based or individual-based. For group-based, need to involve different parties, and it also requires the commitment from all different parties. But the benefits are tremendous because it can be very beneficial to the whole community, and it can help achieve common goals among those different parties. For individual-based, we can see that the individual is responsible for the business, so the knowledge and skill base for this type of person is very high, and we can see the potential risk associated is also very high. But the benefits is easy to start. So we see group-based is more preferred in this project.
In order to let the people know about our project, about the microfinancing in Tanzania, we have developed two marketing plans divided into two different target groups. The first group are the local youth of this microfinancing center. The objective for this marketing plan is first to educate these local youth about small business making. As we from the survey indicates, as we know that actually most of the youth or teenagers inside using these youth centers or who are the potential customers of our service are actually having an education that is just above primary school, which means that they may not have sufficient learning or knowledge about how to make a business and how to manage a business. This is very important for us to first educate them about the related knowledge. Second, we also want to encourage these local youth to have a saving habit. As mentioned by Amber, one of our plans is to change to a saving-based microfinancing system. As a result, it's very important for us to starting from now on to educate these customers to how to save their own money. So here are some plans that we would like to carry out to meet these kinds of objectives. The first one is to conduct talks at the youth center, where most of our customers or potential customers will hang around there. And this is very important because at least we have to let them know about the system and the establishment of our project and the microfinancing concept, and let them know about the whole mechanism and how can we help them and the importance of them to really try to break the poverty. And then we'll have educational program, as mentioned before. These programs will focus on small business making, business management, and also some market trend. How can they spot the market trend, or how can they conduct marketing plans and strategies to really market out their products or business, and also some saving habits, which is a high emphasis of our project. And then there's also a key activity that we would like to cooperate with some local university business schools. Because as these students study in business schools, they will have at least a basic knowledge of how to conduct a business. And therefore, it will be very mutual beneficial for them to actually visit these local youths, to work hand to hand together, to really try to implement and carry out the projects in their mind, and therefore have a mutual benefit for these students and also the local youth to have a synergy between both of the parties.
Briefly, the fund settlement, recruitment, and setup office will start in the first year and was estimated to finish by the end of first year. And the marketing activity was hoped to be carried out in the first year. And after the marketing plan was reached successful in some standard, and since then we will begin our business in our target customers. And also we will have long-term cooperations with international donors and cooperation with the World Vision and also some business schools in the long-term perspective. And also, there are some problems we can never see at the current stage. So here we prepare the contingency plan. So, how are the problems? How do we prevent the problem from happening? And how do we deal with the problem if it happens? For the first problem, we think maybe the lack of donations may be a very serious problem for us to start a business. To prevent it from happening, we should diversify our donation groups. For example, we involve not international, but also national, but also government subsidies. And if there is really problem related to donation, we cannot capture as much as we would like to, then we will to cooperate with local and international banks as their CSR project to carry out our microfinancial institutions in Tanzania. And another problem is bad loan. What about the bad loan? The bad loan may be a very serious problem for our microfinancial institutions. To prevent it, we may improve the monitoring mechanism of our financial institutions. But when it happens, we have to enhance our marketing activity to prevent such thing from happening again, because we have no solutions. And maybe in the current stage, the economic downturn is a hot topic for us. What happened under such economic downturn? First, maybe we should also increase our donations amount, and also we should prepare a cooperation with more international institutions, and also maybe at the last step, we will change our financial model to adapt these circumstances.
SYDP is an NGO which, I mean, its major work is actually on fighting the HIV and the AIDS prevention activities. And I mean, what do you see on the relationship of now that they're going into microfinance business? How does the two things, HIV and also microfinance, relate to each other? And what do you think will be the difficulty in terms of capacity of SYDP in actually providing microfinance service?
Thank you very much for your question. As for the relationship between poverty and HIV/AIDS, we believe they cannot be tackled or solved separately, because they have relations between, like, if you are you're poor, you're living under poverty line, you won't have your basic needs is actually not satisfied. How can you really have the money or have the interest to really solve your buy the medicine and buy the water or food to really solve your AIDS problem? So we believe it is, in order to solve HIV/AIDS as the goal and the objective of this NGO, it's really important for them to first deal with the root cause of all the problems, which is poverty. If they have the resources, they will be able to access to better medical or better medicines, and eventually they will have a better living and better health. That's what I see inside the relation.
Maybe I add a little point. Actually, SYPD itself, they see the problem is integrative and it's inseparable, which HIV is closely linked with poverty. This is due to education and the safe sex and about health. All these are integrated. So actually, these problems are a same problem, which now SYPD wants to position itself to develop a microfinancing project, which wants to help the overall education, saving habit, and overall social situation in Tanzania.
The second question is on the capacity of the organization SYDP, and what do you think? What's your recommendations as to how to actually enhance the capacity of this organization in delivering the service?
Actually, we can understand your question. As this organization need to build in terms of human infrastructure and physical infrastructure and many areas to have this kind of capacity to make this project successful. And as we mentioned in our human resources part, we need to recruit talented people and people know the situations there to really make it successful. And also we can see the company is keep developing the infrastructure there because maybe the initial investment for those infrastructure is high, but the long-term benefits is tremendous. So we can see the capacity is building step by step, and we believe this is they can meet the needs and requirements from the local community.
In addition, we can see that SYDP actually has a deep root in the community, and they have a lot of connections with homeless youth, those who are wandering around on the street, and all these connections, it can enable them to know the underlying cause